Jingle 3, the noun jingle. This is a noun jingle, my friend, a noun jingle, my friend. You can shake it to the left and shake it to the right. Find yourself a noun and then recite. A noun names a person, a noun names a thing, a noun names person, place, or thing, and sometimes an idea. Person, place, thing, idea. Person, place, thing, idea. So shake it to the left and shake it to the right. Find yourself a noun and feel just right. Jingle 4, the verb jingle. A verb, what is a verb? Haven't you heard? There are two kinds of verbs, the action verb and the linking verb. The action verb shows a state of action, like stand and sit and smile. The action verb is always in motion because it tells what the subject does. We stand, we sit, we smile. The linking verb shows a state of being, like am, is, are, was, and were. Looks, becomes, grows, and feels. The linking verb shows no action because it tells what the subject is. He is a clown. He looks funny. Jingle 5, the adverb jingle. An adverb modifies a verb, adjective, or another adverb. An adverb asks how, when, where. To find an adverb, go, ask, get. But where do I go? To a verb, adjective, or another adverb. What do I ask? How, when, where. What do I get? An adverb, man. Cool. Jingle 6, the adjective jingle. An adjective modifies a noun or pronoun. An adjective asks what kind. An adjective asks which one. An adjective asks how many. To identify an adjective, go, ask, get. But where do I go? To a noun or pronoun. What do I ask? What kind? Which one? How many? What do I get? An adjective. Jingle 7, the article adjective jingle. Drop the beat. We are the article adjectives, teeny tiny adjectives. A and the. We are called article adjectives and noun markers. We are memorized and used every day. So if you spot us, you can mark us with the capital A. We are the article adjectives, teeny tiny adjectives. A and the. Third grade and fourth grade, make sure you got your name on top of your paper. We'll start with classifying our sentences first and then move through our checkup, all right? This is our checkup. We're getting ready for our test at the end of the week. So make sure you pay attention here so that hopefully it'll make your test easier on Friday. Sentence 1. The extremely dry forest burned very quickly today. What burned very quickly today? Forest. Subject, noun. What is being said about forest? Forest burned. Verb. Burned. How? Quickly. Adverb. How quickly? Very quickly. Adverb. Burned when? Today. Adverb. What kind of forest? Dry. Adjective. How dry? Extremely dry. Adjective. The. Article adjective. Subject, noun, verb, pattern 1. Check. Exclamation point, strong feeling, exclamatory sentence. Go back to the verb. Divide the complete subject from the complete predicate. Sentence 2. I'll walk you through it, but I want you to do the labels. So, sentence 2. 8 very funny circus clowns flipped backwards. What flipped backwards? Clowns. What is being said about clowns? Clowns flipped. Flipped how? What kind of clowns? What kind of clowns? Funny. How funny? Very funny. How many clowns? Subject, noun, verb, pattern 1. Check. Period, declarative sentence. Period, statement, declarative sentence. Go back to the verb, divide the complete subject from the complete predicate. All right, now double check what you did. First thing you should have done was what flipped backwards? Clowns. Subject, noun. Then what is being said about clowns? Clowns flipped. Verb. Flipped how? Backwards. Adverb. What kind of clowns? Circus. Adjective. What kind of clowns? Funny. Adjective. How funny? Very funny. Adverb. How many? 8. Adjective. Okay, so double check all your labels here. See how you did. Did you know it without me doing it? Or did you have to make some changes? All right, start paying attention to what you do know and what you don't know so that we can make sure that when we get closer to our test, you feel confident about what you're doing. All right, so you should have divided between the subject, noun, and the verb, and then we should have put a D for declarative sentence. Exercise 2. Write the labels for the 4 parts of speech you've studied so far. So, instead of putting an SN for subject nouns, we're just going to put an N for nouns because later on we'll see we've got direct objects and things like that that are still nouns but not technically subject nouns. So we'll keep it general. N for nouns. V for verb. What are the other 2? Adjective and adverb. ADJ and ADV. The order of these 4 does not matter. Okay? Think about our jingles now. What are the adverb questions? An adverb says how, when, where. An adjective asks what kind, which one, and how many. All right, go ahead, pause it there if you're not done writing that down. Adverb, how, when, where. Adjective, what kind, which one, how many. Notice these all have 2 words, what kind, which one, how many. Notice these just have 1 word. That's one way that you can remember those. Exercise 5. For each underlined word, fill in the circle beside the correct part of speech. All right, so I got to figure out what is dolphins here. Is it a noun, verb, adverb, or adjective? Ooh, look at that. These match up with our labels up here. Noun, verb, adverb, adjective. All right, so that's always a little trick on these worksheets. If you're looking for the label for the 4 parts of speech, look for a part that looks like this to give you the parts that we've already studied. Sentence 1. Dolphins swam playfully. What's dolphins? Well, I can just go through my same question-answer flow that I do at the top on this sentence. Dolphins swam playfully. What swam playfully? Dolphins. Subject, noun. Ooh, that's the noun. So I'll just fill in the circle for noun. Number 2. A pretty bird flew away. What flew away? Bird. Subject, noun. What is being said about bird? Bird flew. Flew where? Away. Adverb. What kind of bird? Pretty. Adjective. Okay, so there I got it. It's an adjective. Three. Cheetahs run very fast. What run very fast? Cheetahs. Subject, noun. What is being said about cheetahs? Cheetahs run. Verb. Run how? Fast. Adverb. How fast? Very fast. Adverb. That's one of those intensifiers again. It's an adverb. Oh, 4. I know right away without even looking. A and the. A and the. These are the article adjectives. Okay, so if they're article adjective, we're going to count that under adjective, right? Because an article adjective is a special type of adjective. The large crowd cheered. What cheered? Crowd. Subject, noun. What is being said about crowd? Crowd cheered. Verb. Excellent. So we know that cheered is the verb. All right? So there's some of these that you'll know right away. Like, for example, dolphins. Well, that's a person, place, thing, or idea. So I could have known that that was a noun right away. Is one of my article adjectives. So I could have known that that was an adjective right away. But if you're ever stuck on ones like these, I like to just go through our question answer flow, and then that helps me figure out what the underlined word is. All right? Good job. Keep it up. Let's flip it over to the back. On the back, we have to write a or an in the blanks. Remember, we're going to use a if the next word starts with a consonant, and an if the next word starts with a vowel. So, for example, we would have a cat, right? Because cat starts with C. C is a consonant. We would have an apple because apple starts with A, and A is a vowel. Let's take a look. This is blank exciting race. This starts with an E. Is E a consonant or vowel? Vowel. A-E-I-O-U. Oh, it's a vowel. So I need to use an. 2. This is very exciting race. This is a very exciting race, or this is an very exciting race. V. V is a consonant, so it must be an. Sorry, a. This is a very exciting race. Next. Blank orange is blank fruit. Orange starts with an O. O is a vowel, so this must be an. And orange is, F starts with a consonant, so that's got to be a. And orange is a fruit. Teacher. That's a T, which is a consonant, so a teacher is an adult, because that starts with an A. Let's look at exercise 7. Write the end mark at the end of each sentence. Then write what type of sentence. So we're going to need to have one declarative, one exclamatory, one imperative, and one interrogative. So let's look at them all. I love chocolate cake. What time is it? What an awesome game. Read your book silently. All right, well, which one do you think would be a question? Oh, what time is it, right? What time is it? That would be a question. Which one's question? If I question someone, I interrogate them. Oh, that's right, interrogative. Which one would be a command, an imperative? You must do this. I love chocolate cake. Well, it doesn't sound like a command. What an awesome game. Not a command. What about read your book silently? Yep, that would be a command. So period, and then that would be an imperative sentence. Something you must do. What an awesome game. Well, that sounds like an exclamatory sentence. And the last one, I love chocolate cake. That would just be a declarative sentence, right? I love chocolate cake. You could also make that one exclamatory if you were going to write it with an exclamation point. But so that we had one of each, I did, what an awesome game, with an exclamation point. Exercise 8. Fill in the circle beside each correct answer. Left and right. Can you go left and right at the same time? Yes. Synonyms? No. Antonyms. Chair and seat. Are those synonyms? They mean the same, or antonyms? They mean opposites. Can you sit in a chair and sit in a seat at the same time? Well, sure. Yell is to tell. How are those words related? Yell, tell. Oh, they rhyme. So I'm looking for a word that rhymes with hope. Yell is to tell, as hope is to shell, hope is to wish, or hope is to rope. Number 4, bases are to baseball as a hoop is to, what has a hoop? Football, basketball, or soccer? Exercise 9, fill in the circle beside each correct answer. Definition, unusually large or heavy. If it's large or heavy, does that mean massive or does that mean polite? If it's large, is that massive or is that polite? Number 2, well-mannered. If someone is well-mannered, are they massive or are they polite? Number 3, that mountain is massive or polite? That mountain is so polite. Ooh, yikes, that doesn't make any sense. It's probably going to be massive there. Editing. Let's correct these capitals and punctuation mistakes. Mom, will you bake some cookies for Corey, Jack, and me? Ooh, I already got my end mark. Did you hear it? Mom, will you bake some cookies for Corey, Jack, and me? Ooh, sounds like a question. Let's look for those capitals. First word of a sentence. So, Mom, look for some more names. Will you bake some cookies for Corey, Jack, and me? All right, so that's my capitals. Now I need to add 3 commas. Listen for where my voice breaks. Mom, will you bake some cookies for Corey, Jack, and me? Well, you heard it right at the beginning. That was the introductory name. Mom, will you bake some cookies for Corey, Jack, and me? Right, that's a series. Corey, Jack, and me. So Corey, comma, Jack, comma, and me. Awesome. Thanks for hanging with me on that, guys. That'll get you majorly set up for your test on Friday.